Hi, so today we will see how to improve our code more and make views more separate from our logic. So first thing first is, here you can see we have mentioned our startup URI. That means that our view is still controlling the behavior of our application, which is not good, and I have to remove this one from here. And what we can do to launch our application is, let's go back to the xaml.cs file, and here we had to create the object of main window. And have to explicitly call main window.show. And if we run this application, it should work fine. You can see that it's running properly, but this is not a good way to create the instance in proper professional projects. So we need this logic to be handled by our dependency injection. So let's remove this one from here. Let's first comment this out, and let's add support for dependency injection in our application. For that purpose, let's add a folder inside our UI project called its support, and let's add a new class inside it, and let's call it iService election extension, right? And this class needs to be public static, and we are actually going to create a static extension method, which means that we will call this method from our dependency injection. So basically we are injecting all the dependencies in one single place, and we will just register this extension method in our startup class. So let's see how we can do that. It should return iService collection, which is, by the time is not installed, basically this will come from our dependency injection package. So to implement this method, we first need to add that dependency. So here it is, microsoft.extensions.dependency injection. We need to install this package, and this should be 3.1. let's install it. Okay, let's go back here, and now you can see that it's working fine. And add WPF dependencies, right? And this should be taking iService collection object like this, right? And here what we can do is services.add. So there are a couple of ways to add dependency, which means there are different methods we have available, that is to create transient dependencies, singleton or scoped. We will discuss this detail in a separate video. Let's add transient type of dependency straight away. Transient means we will be creating a new object every time we have called to we have called for this dependency. So because our main window is going to be called only once per life cycle of this application, it's on us. We can create it singleton or transient, doesn't matter. So we need to add our main window here like this, right? So we have added our main window as a dependency in our dependency injection, and we need to return that service again back. So let me remove unnecessary using statements. And yeah, so this is the commonplace for our dependency registration for our WPF application, and same we will do for our all other projects in different layers in future, so that we will need to call only this method from our startup class to register all on our dependency right away. So let's see how we can register those dependencies. So to register those dependencies, we first need to create a service collection object, and we need to right now we can call our extension method from here. So pretty much clean and simple code, and inside this method we will be registering all our dependencies from this WPF application. So that was simple. And to next thing is how we can launch this main window from here, because at least we need this object on this place. So for that one we need to have a services object, which will become from service collection dot build service provider. And now we can have main window from this dot get required service like this, and we will be calling our main window from here. This should be window like this, and now we can call it show method, right? So overall what we have done is we have created a support folder, and we have added a service collection extension method here, where we will be registered all our dependencies in a single place, and then we will call this extension method from our startup.cs on startup event, so that our all dependencies get registered, and later on we can use and pull that dependencies in any of the classes we will be creating. So this is the, let me remove this unnecessary code. Let me add some comments. Register dependencies, pull main window, and launch, right? Let's give it a run so that we can see if it works. Yeah, it's working fine. You can see. So this is how we can add dependency injection over WPF application, and we can pull over services out in this way in our this application in our app class. There are to get our dependencies in our other classes, we need to inject the interfaces in the constructors. We will see in coming episodes how we can do that, but for now this is how we can pull our class object and call its method from our app class. So that was it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So keep watching and stay tuned. Bye bye.